friends, this is Melissa, the Dungeon Master of Dungeons & Drop Stitches, here for an episodes 1 and 2 recap for you all. If you are not up to date, you can get up to date watching this video, so you can watch our new episode tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then you can go back and have fun and watch the earlier episodes then. First off, we are kicking off our Druid Circle knit-along today. Super exciting. I have my yarn. I am knitting mine out of these gorgeous shades of Prairie Spun DK. I should probably show the labels. Prairie Spun DK by Brown Sheep Company. And I think I am going to modify my Druid Circle to be a steeked cardigan. I am so excited. Lots of us are knitting this, so join on in the Ravelry group. See what we're getting up to in the Ravelry group, see some people's color combinations, and cast on with us tonight. So exciting. And that pattern is Druid Circle by Chanel Wu, who is one of our lovely, wonderful players. Also, for the knit-along, we have some awesome prizes that were just donated. I'm going to show you guys. We have 2 gorgeous skeins from Sweet Sparrow Yarns. Julie is one of our loyal watchers, and we are so excited to have some of her yarn in a giveaway. So these are 2 skeins on her merino cashmere nylon base, which is called her Gosling base. So nice. And this colorway in the blue is called Seth Bullock, and on the right is Flora. So you can stand to win one of these skeins if you join along in our Druid Circle knit-along. Alright, let's get into the recap. So, in the first episode, all of the characters came upon the house of their friend Felicity to find out that she had been attacked by her ex-boyfriend Jasper and his crew of thugs who he had hired to help him on a mission. And they found out that Jasper is a necromancer who plans to raise an ancient dragon from the dead, and he just stole a bunch of potions that Felicity was stockpiling for the team. So they decided they were going to go after Jasper. They headed out for Icewind, and in the middle of the night, the first night they were there, they were attacked by 6 of the thugs that Jasper had hired. They killed 3, captured 1, and 2 of them ran away. This is the point where Yvelda did her first raging, and she just cut down all of a bunch of the thugs, and they basically didn't stand a chance against her. So that was pretty awesome. And that was where we ended episode 1. In episode 2, they interrogated their captured thug. They learned that he was hired by Jasper at the High Oak Inn, which he claimed was a place where he usually gets hired a lot. He gets hired by a lot of bad people and didn't really think to question Jasper about what he was planning on doing, but just went along for the ride. They stripped him of all of his clothing, including his shoes, and left him to fend for himself. They headed to Icewind with a short stop in Marby, a village where they found Marby Fiber Mill, and they met Agnes. They did not really trust Agnes, who apparently has an accent like Paula Deen. It just came out, and I went with it. They stayed there for the night because she offered lodging, and they were still a little ways away from Icewind, and they left some special fleeces that they picked up that have fire-resistant properties, so they're going to have those fleeces processed into yarn by the fiber mill, and then they will be able to make them into garments that will allow them to have resistance to fire damage. So, they finished their journey to Icewind, decided to go to Cora's Cabinet of Curiosities, where a lovely, helpful enchantress named Fuva, a gnome, helped them identify some of their magical items that they had gotten previously in the campaign. And some of the characters had a little bit of fun in there, including Alya, who ordered something special from Fuva. I'm sure that will come up again in the campaign. I will leave it at that. Tavin was eager to find a bathhouse, so he and Ren went off to find the Crimson Oasis, which they found out was a bit of a special bathhouse, but Tavin didn't mind. He did his own thing, and Ren went back to the Sour Broad, where all of the others were hanging out, drinking kind of mediocre beer and eating mediocre food. Tavin finished his bath at the Crimson Oasis, came back to the Sour Broad and met his friends, and in the Sour Broad, Agna was cornered by a tiefling who encouraged her to go to a special meeting of her kind. Agna is also a tiefling, and he encouraged her to go to a special meeting at the Crimson Oasis for an organization that seemed very mysterious. That is where we left off episode 2. We hope you will be able to join us for episode 3 at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live on Twitch and YouTube. And we will also have the episode available for watching on YouTube as well after the show. We can't wait for you to join us. There might be something special going on tonight, so try to hop on. And make sure you follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and support us on Patreon if you can, or donate to us via PayPal. We would really appreciate that. There are some costs associated with running this, and that would really help us out. And yeah, we can't wait for you to join us. Have fun, adventurers.